Hi, I'm Tam from Essence Pilates. This is a Pilates video that's appropriate for intermediates to advanced. So if you've been doing Pilates for a little while and you've got some good core strength, just make sure that you've done my 5-minute warm-up first, just to make sure that your joints are mobilised before we get going. Okay, so coming into seated to start today, we're going to do the roll up. So think about your posture when you're in seated. So sitting up nice and tall, you want even weight across both sit bones, and imagine that lovely straight spine and neck. Okay, from there, try and relax the quads, which is the tricky bit, because they might be really tight. Try and relax the quads. We're going to bring your arms into this position, okay? Once you've engaged here first, we're going to exhale, tip your pelvis back, and today we're going to try and go back as slowly as possible. That's the challenge. So exhale, roll back. And then inhale, roll up. And then at the top, we'll do some leg lifts, so 2 on each side. Just breathe in and out for those. Okay, brilliant, keep going. You can't get your legs up too high when you do that, don't worry. Lovely, a few more, then we'll have a nice rest. Brilliant, last one. Okay, excellent work. Go into full body stretch. And then from there, have one knee towards your chest. Okay, and switch. Okay, brilliant. So we're coming into the scissors and the bicycle. We're going to do a little bit of a combo today. Okay, so just make sure that you keep that neutral spine. If at any point you feel this in your lower back, take a little break, hug your knees into your chest, and then go back into it again. Okay, so relax those shoulders down and back, shoulders away from your ears, arms down by your side. Okay, so we'll start with the scissors. So into tabletop, and then keep those knees slightly soft, but your legs are almost straight. Okay, breathing in and out, and really working hard there. Lovely, so try and make sure your shoulders don't lift, keep them down and back. Use that deep breathing to help you. Excellent, a little bit more, then we'll go into the bicycle. Take a little mini rest, so hook your knees in. Okay, then going into the bicycle, which is similar muscles, okay? So we're coming forwards on the bicycle first. Again, keeping those shoulders down and back. Okay, so with this one, the slower you work, the harder you work. So try not to be too manic with the legs. You want to go nice and slowly. Okay, so we're going to go forwards first of all, and then every now and again, just switch direction and you can go back as well. Brilliant work, keep going. Lovely. If you want to add in a bit of deeper ab work at this point, you can lift up into the sit-up position, okay? So eyes up towards the ceiling. Try not to pull on the neck when you lift up, okay? So into the sit-up position. So not coming forwards with that neck, but eyes up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. We'll do a little bit more. Excellent, that was tough, well done. So go into full body stretch. And then hug one knee in towards your chest. Brilliant, and then switch. Okay, coming up into the teaser now. Okay, so we're going to start on the mat. You want your feet at hip distance apart, shoulders relaxed again into your neutral spine. And as you exhale, we're going to bring your arms to this position. Exhale, come up, straighten that leg, and then as you inhale, bend the knee, curl your spine back. So inhale, return back to the mat, and keep going. Really concentrate with this one. Lovely, 3 more in this leg and then we'll switch over. Okay, coming back down and we'll switch to the other leg. So starting tabletop again. Exhale. And then bend the knee, just protects the lower back as you go back, inhale. Okay, brilliant, so just a couple more on this side as well. Okay, last one. Okay, well done. So full body stretch again. Okay, and then hug one knee in. We'll do another hip flexor stretch. And switch. Okay, brilliant. So coming up onto the mat, we're going to do a little bit of a rolling series now. So we're going to start with a rolling ball, okay? With the ball, we'll try and keep the ball shape the whole time. So when you roll back, imagine that you're sort of making a C shape with your spine. So you just lean back into the mat. Watch what I'm doing. You tip your pelvis back, and that's how you get that C shape, okay? Lift your feet off the mat, and then tip your pelvis back, exhale, and then inhale, return. Okay, so a few of these. Okay, a couple more. I love these rolling ones. Give you a nice back massage. Okay, brilliant. If you can, we're going to go into the seal from here. Cross your ankles, keep your arms straight, hold on underneath. Okay, exhale, roll back. Inhale, return. Okay, lovely. Just cross and uncross the lead leg, and then we'll keep going and do a few more. Okay, lovely. If you're happy in the seal, you can stay there. Otherwise, let's try the open leg rocker. So with this one, you come into a V sit, and then as you exhale, you roll back, and then inhale, return. Okay, so keep the legs straight. If you do slightly bend at the knees, you come back. It's not the end of the world, but just do your best. Exhale, inhale. Okay, brilliant, couple more. Lovely, so lie on your back, hug your knees into your chest. And again, you can have a little rock from side to side. Okay, good. Coming onto your left side. Okay, we're going to have your body nice and straight. Okay, you want to have your hips stacked one on top of the other, and then your right hand just in front of you there. As you exhale, lift up, kick forwards, inhale, lower. Okay, so exhale, and then inhale. So we'll just do this with one leg for a little while, and then we'll switch to two legs. Brilliant. So now into two if you can. Lovely. We're just going to finish on this side with some circles. So keep that leg at hip height. Do sort of roughly 5 forwards and then 5 back. Just breathe in and out. And keep going. Lovely, hug your knees into your chest. If that glute area or outside of your legs kind of a bit tight, just give it a bit of a pat at that point. Okay, then extend the underneath legs a bit straight, bring the top knee over and just have a little stretch there. If you want to deepen that stretch, you can bring the opposite arm all the way up and over, which feels really nice. Okay, bring that arm back across, slide the knee down. We're going to repeat that on the other side in a minute. In between, we're just going to do the plank. So we're in a strength move here. Okay, so with the plank, again, you want your spine and neck nice and straight, okay, and you want to keep your nice neutral spine and your core position. So knees at hip distance apart, clasp your hands together, tuck your tummy under, okay, so we're going to engage first. So just squeeze that belt again, and then as you exhale, we're going to lift up into the full plank. Okay, so you're just going to hold that position there. Just remember to breathe, because it's quite easy to forget and hold your breath with this one, but you just breathe in and out. And I always say to my clients, it doesn't really matter how long you hold it for, just get used to it, do your best. You can have a little breath standing between, obviously, and then go back into it again. Shaking is good because it means you're challenging your muscles. And then this version, which I call the walking plank, coming up into the full plank to start, and then up onto your hands and down onto your arms. Okay, so do that and then hold the plank. Okay, we'll do 2 more of those. Lovely, so last one. Okay, hold this last plank for as long as you can. brilliant, good work. That was hard, wasn't it? So have a little rest in child's pose. And just to deepen that stretch, walk your hands over to the left and feel a stretch down the right side. And then come back to centre, go across the other way. And then back to centre. Okay, we're going to roll onto your right side now and do the side leg sequence. Okay, so as before, you want your body in a nice straight line, you want your hips stacked. Just make sure that top hip is stacked across the bottom, on top of the bottom hip. Engage here first. We're going to exhale, lift up, kick forwards, inhale, lower. So just with one leg at first. Brilliant, then going into two legs. Lovely, and then the sideline circles on this side. So we did a few forwards, roughly 5, and a few back as well. So just breathe in and out for your circles. Okay, brilliant. Last few, then another rest. Okay, lovely. Hook your knees into your chest down on your side, and you can give that glute area a bit of a pat if it's a bit tired again. Okay, and then just extend that underneath leg so it's straight, bring the top knee over, and if you want to deepen that stretch, just bring that opposite arm all the way up and over. Lovely, bring that arm back across, slide the knee down, and then from there go into a full body stretch. Okay, so going into a glute stretch now, cross one leg over the other, hug that knee all the way in. Just to deepen that stretch, just rotate round and look over your shoulder. Okay, brilliant. We're going to switch sides. Okay, lovely. So coming up onto the mat now for your hip flexors. Keep one knee on the mat and then bring your other foot forwards, and we're going to lean into that hip there. Lovely. Shift your weight back, we'll lean into that hip again. Okay, great. And we're going to switch sides. Lovely. Shift your weight back, lean into that hip again. Okay, great. We're going to do hamstrings on the way up. So keeping your core muscles engaged, we're going to keep your body hanging low and then lift one heel. Okay, place it down and then lift the other side. Lovely. Inhale, roll all the way up. Okay, great. So going into a quad stretch, you can go to a nearby wall if you need to for balance. Otherwise, just reach around for your foot to bring it behind you. Okay, brilliant. And we're going to switch sides. Okay, lovely. And then the standing calf stretch as well. So bring one foot forwards and then flex that foot back towards you. Okay, lovely. Switch sides. And we'll just finish with a few shoulder and arm stretches. So hug one arm in towards you. And switch. And then arm up towards the ceiling, down your back. Reach around if you can. If you can't touch, don't worry, just do your best. Okay, switch. Lovely, and then clasp your hands together, push them away for an upper back stretch. And then hands to the base of your spine, chest stretch as well. Okay, rolling your shoulders back to finish. And thank you very much. I'm Tam from Essence Pilates. Thanks for joining me today. If you've got any feedback, please let me know, and I'll see you again soon.